Hi. Hi.
So,
Go.
yeah. Who are you playing this season? What can you tell us?
Well, here's what's nice. So my starting point is always a reverse Flash, correct? And so the Flash needs an antagonist, and on Superman you're always going to find a way to get to Lex Luthor, and so we're sort of in that same situation where I'm the reverse Flash, he's the Flash, and there's going to be a way to get to reverse Flash, but you can't do that every season or every episode, right? And so in the meantime, we've got this one guy, Wells, and then from that Earth, that guy, Wells, and then that guy, Wells, and that guy, Wells, and that guy, Wells. There's lots of Wells. And on our show, I try and find something that we might have there's a line in the movie Rocky, you got gaps, I got gaps, together we fill gaps. Cisco's so winning, Caitlin's so winning, Barry is so winning, Joe is so winning, they're all so winning, and so on season 2, it's like, maybe if we had a jackass, who has no social skills, and is abrasive, and then that was Harry. And then in season 3 we had a lot of darker, storylines. Like maybe we had a little more humor. That was HR. And so this year, we've got a different villain, and so I think there's going to be areas that we could use a different Wells. We're going to start with Harry, and then find a way, I think, to try and get a different version of Wells, in there. Be it like some version of Harry or whatnot as the season's gaps present themselves. Okay. That was kind of well said, I think.
That was well said.
Turns the camera around. Well said. Credit to you and that.
I'm sort of jumping off that idea. We never really get to meet the original. Only except for in that one scene with his.
Here's what's interesting, because when I was like, okay, Harry's gonna be, HR's gonna be a bit of a con man. I fashioned the drumsticks idea because we wanted to have this tableau at the end. I was like, oh, that was really good. And then when considering not just this season, but it looks like the Flash, I heard contractually is going to run for the next 27 years. So there's room to see what you can do with it, and that seems like an obvious one. But then I think it paints the writers into a corner a little bit, because first off, he's dead. He did, and well, exactly right. But then it's sort of like the best part of that story we've sort of told, and there is a bit of a timeline with it that doesn't necessarily fit all the other. There's a lot of machinations, a lot of tumblers, and it's like, okay, we got Vibe, we got progression with Caitlin, we got all this kind of stuff, and that does take on in this Earth a little bit of a timeline, and maybe that thing confuses. Although, yeah, you're like, it's definitely got to be on the table. We've introduced Tess, we've introduced Harrison, and so I think the writers are like, yeah, we have that. That's over here on this 3x5 writing card, and we're not quite sure when we'll introduce it. But for me, the thing I like the most is the writers have created, the producers and writers have created this organic reasoning behind that person comes from this Earth, and it makes sense. Nobody would be shocked if a portal opened and Wells came through and he was like, well, how are you? It's nice to see you. It's been a long time. And everyone's like, oh, we never met. Oh, that's what you think. Right? I mean, there, I just wrote one scene. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, it's nice to be able to do that, and it makes sense. Good? You good?
I was going to say,
I'll leave.
It's fascinating watching, especially when there's two worlds interacting, because it is such a distinct performance. So congratulations on that.
You know who that's hard for? The wardrobe department.
Right.
Like, who? What's he wearing now? Where's the camera on?
But what kind of preparation do you go through before playing each individual Wells?
It's really a joy. I'll tell you that. I think there's a couple of things about this show that has provided. There's only a small number of actors that can really check superhero suit box. I feel like it's a real privilege at my age to be like, oh, what? You put on a suit, and then another thing was that idea where you're two people in the same scene, it's Shakespearean. There's rife. The theater is rife for the examples of you're talking to you, or Viola is so and so. It's like there's. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And so to have that opportunity where they have the bells and whistles that have figured it out, and you get to do it. And this is self-serving, but my idea that HR thought Harry was unbelievably cool. And HR thought. And Harry thought HR was an idiot. And to have those two guys you're awesome, man, shut up. That dynamic, I just love that dynamic, And so those were for me, some of the most, joyous moments of the 4 years of doing the Flash.
Is there anything you can hint about your character going forward? Besides, like Aryan.
Yeah, I mean, I think sort of like I don't think I can. I mean, there is stuff that's involved with the season that we're talking about how Wells might become a different version of Wells, but I think that's a storyline too far for me to give up. But you'll see it.
Can't wait.
Guys, thanks very much.
So much.
Cheers. Good.